On this episode of Dyno Times, we have Cory here with an E36 M3 with a 2J swap?
Yes, sir.
So first and foremost at Dyno Times, we want to know how you got into cars. That's most important.
I grew up around it. So my dad, growing up, used to build NHRA dragsters, and my brothers and I grew up racing shifter carts, and then we started getting into off-road, so we raced Class 1 and Class 10 for a while, and then we kind of phased out of that because it was just so expensive, and then I wanted something that I didn't have to have a team of people to just go have fun, you know, and
right.
I wanted to build a 2J for a while, and then I found this car, and I was like, well, that's a great platform for a 2J.
Says nobody ever. A BMW E36 M3, I'm gonna put a 2J in it. So next part is, tell us about the mods, what you have done to the car. Obviously we said it has a 2J right out of the gate. That's wild.
Yeah, it's basically a fully restored E36 M3. So it was fully restored at 186,000 miles back to factory stock. And then the original Estro Blue paint has a matte clear over the top. A lot of people think it's a wrap, but it's actually paint. And the whole chassis, interior, everything was restored. So when I bought it, it was just a completely restored E36. And I just thought, well, this would be an awesome platform for a sleeper. So I tore the whole drivetrain out of it. And it's got a fully built 2JZ GTE engine in it. It's got CNC ported heads from Head Games. The whole block has been machined by Greg at Total Performance in Santee. It's got billet main caps from Real Street. The only thing stock in the motor is the crankshaft and the block, pretty much. It's got the GSE S2 cams, 7687 turbocharger, the Granis Racing T56 Magnum conversion with the McLeod twin disc, and it's just everything's done on the motor that you could think of. I didn't want to have any weak points, and I don't know, with something like this where you're going to build something so insane, I just ended up like, oh, I'll just make 1,000, and I'm like, oh, well, if I'm going to get the Manly tri-beams, I might as well get...
Don't mention any numbers yet. So the next thing we get to do is they're going to guess horsepower, we're going to guess horsepower. You get 3 runs, closest without going over. We keep track of that through the whole season of Dyno Times, and then at the end, I don't know, you win something. You know, different classes and stuff, but this is a class of its own. So I guess right out of the gate, what horsepower do you think you're going to put down? It's a Mustang AWD 1750, has Heartbreaker, obviously Heartbreaker numbers. The numbers we're displaying on the summary screen right now are more like a Dyno Jet number. So we're going to go back and look at what the real number is. So, and it also has the ability to do the hub dyno as well numbers. So everything, Mustang's giving you the ability now, because everyone's kind of like, well, Mustang Dyno is like a heartbreaker, but then at the end of the day, you have DynoJet, where all these manufacturers are selling their parts on DynoJet because it gives you a higher number. That's cool, but we want to see all numbers, and here, since we have a Mustang Dyno, we want to see what the real Mustang Dyno numbers are. People come in and say they're going to make X, and it's usually different. So you're up, Cory.
I think we're going to try to hit 40 to 45 pounds of boost, which on this setup should be, I would hope to see around 1,000 on this particular dyno. So.
Okay, and that's Mustang Dyno numbers.
Yeah, I would hope.
All right, I'm going to go, well, I mean, there's just not much to go off of besides what you told me, so I'm going to go with 890.
Oh, man.
The wrench.
All right, I think I'm going to go 945.
945.
I don't know, I was thinking about it when he first rolled in. I was like, I was thinking about it, and then, yeah, there's a lot more going on. I would say in the 900s also. 901, Bob.
So I have to give a specific number.
Whoa.
Okay, well then let me go 1,026.
Okay, 1,026. So now at this point, you guys get to guess the horsepower, see if you were right. Let us know, drop it in the comments. It's super important, can't do this stuff without you guys. And I guess let's get started, huh?
Yeah, let's do it.
Do it.
like the belt is rubber. The smoke, the serpentine just liquid.
985. I was way off right there. I think Mikey's got it on that pole. 945.
Cool.
985. 800 pounds of torque. That thing's a monster for a BMW, huh?
901 Mustang.
What?
901 Mustang.
901 is what I
First
said.
run.
There's also 901, Bob. 901.
He's all right, Bob, close to not going over. 901. This guy, dude.
Bingo.
Hey, there's still 2 more runs. Don't jump ahead of yourself, Smudge.
See you, cheaters.
And then 920. 920. There we go.
This thing's nasty. You don't normally see cars like this, but today you do. Here it is. Check it out. 1,000+ horsepower.
What?
Hey!
Summary 1036. That's good. Now we gotta find out who was that. 901, 921, 936 on Mustang numbers. Otherwise 1036. All right, so 901 was the first, 921 was the second, and 936. That's Mustang dyno numbers, but it put down
Who said
and
936?
corrected.
I said 945.
One.
You said 945. You were 3 over.
1036. You got it, huh?
No, he's
I
3
said
over.
945.
You went over?
Yeah, by 3 horsepower.
What did I
901.
say?
I think you said like 850 or
So your
8 something.
901 sticks?
Still stuck.
Yeah.
What did you say?
I said 1051, and he said 1021.
It's in 1028, I think.
Damn
something
it,
like that.
dude.
On Mustang,
Gets it
and
again,
the other
man.
factor of it, yeah, so high five, we win.
Hey,
Good job, you guys. That thing's
honestly,
nasty.
Still got
honestly,
6 pistons in it.
honestly,
We
I
all
probably-
want,
Yeah.
you know.
yeah.
Driving home, that's a win.
E36 M3, sick as hell. Thanks for coming on Dyno Times, you guys. I'm
What do you plan
blown
on doing
away.
with the car?
We want to run half mile. I want to break 200 in the half mile.
That's
my
it.
goal.
Boom.
I love it. I think we should make a sleeper class. What do you guys think? Drop it in the comments, let us know. Sleeper class, and don't forget to like, subscribe, because we can't do it without you guys, and we're going to be bringing a lot more people. Hey, if you guys have an idea of what car you want to see at Speed Society on Dyno Times, drop it in the comments below. Tag the person. We'll find them. We'll get them here. Make it happen.